Here wearing this Staley hoodie. I've wore it all day. So I think I got a little help at the go-kart track. So I need to go see if the flagman's got any hoodies or something for me tomorrow night and see if I can get some. I'll take him a long wheelbase 10 or something.
President of the Todd Staley fan club is Mike Striegel.
Thanks for having me.
We'll give it back over to the Bergman and Brian Denikus.
Here we go, Berg. Tuner time. A feature, 15 laps. Top six going to lock themselves in as we get ready to dance with the four-cylinder beauties. Are you fired up, Berg?
I'm geeked up.
I know you are. So am I. And we get ready. This is how we're going to line them up for the A main for the USRA Tuner Division on the pole from Fairgrove, Missouri. In that 7 machine, that's Alan Thompson. And to his outside from Camdenton, Missouri, the 6R, that's Dustin Reeves.
Racers Costello out of Waukonis, Oklahoma, the 24. Robert Tosh alongside at Bolivar in the 9T in row 2.
From Springtown, Texas, in that 8 machine, Randy Martin. And to his outside from Castelia, Iowa, the 56, that's Katie Stahl.
Jeff Strong at Fairgrove, Missouri in car number 4. And Brad Stahl out of Castelia, Iowa in the 35, make up row number 4.
David Kirkpatrick from Eugene, Missouri in the 6K. And Oliver Munson, the Monsoon from Thornton, Iowa in the 5.
Jason Weber out of Enid, Oklahoma, the 21J, and Braden Schaffenbuhl out of New Hampton, Iowa, the 28, make up row number 6.
Tyler Crimmins in the 15 from Fort Dodge, and Dalton Fells from Calmer, Iowa, in the 38, make up row 7.
Row 8, Bobby Mooney out of Osage Beach, Missouri, the 3M, Lynn Creek, Missouri, 80, that is Jim Cook.
Robert Summerall from Ashdown, Arkansas, the 11X, and Dylan Whitley from Eden, Oklahoma, the 16W in row 9.
Stephen C. out of Nevada, Missouri in the 7S, 75. The 23 out of Lebanon, Missouri is Nick Bradshaw.
Aaron Ryan, Wichita Falls, Texas driver, the 18SC, and to his outside, Aaron Bliss from Enid, Oklahoma in the 1 in row 11.
Back to row number 12, Dennis Cossins the 3rd out of Mentmore, New Mexico in the 33. And Texarkana, Arkansas, the C49 is Justin Converse.
Alex Scarlett from Willard, Missouri, the 32S. Travis Bockover from Chinook, Kansas, the 15B.
Matt Harvey out of Carrier, Oklahoma in the 21. And your final starter, the 14T out of Max Creek, Missouri is Anthony Taylor. And we'll look to get our lineup set we look to have 28 tuners take the green flag, going 15 laps the distance. And we're gonna turn it right back over.
All right, well, I didn't quite expect to get suckered into this with you. Eric Chesterman sitting alongside Tyrone Lingenfilter from the Mississippi Thunder Speedway. We're gonna take over the booth here. It's a broadcast takeover. We're gonna call the tuner race here.
This should be a good race.
As Brian says, half the horsepower, twice the fun. Green flag is in the air. Looking at live timing and scoring in front of us, Alan Thompson. In the 7, your pole sitter, Dustin Reeves, though, he'll lead the field off of turn 2 out to about a car length lead down the back straightaway. As the Bumblebees, that are the 4-cylinder engines of the tuners, come off of turn 4.
Oh, they're 4 wide.
4 wide further back in the field, a lot of pushing and shoving as the field makes its way down the front straightaway. Dustin Reeves, your leader. As the field rolls off of turn 2, 5 cars, Tyrone.
So you could throw
front.
a blanket on those top 5 cars there. 3 wide, almost 4 wide again.
I believe that's the 24 of Racer Costello trying to shoot the middle of the pack. Dustin Reeves, though, the gap closed up. He holds the lead for now as they rotate back into turns 1 and 2.
Get them 2 by 2 by 2 coming out of 2.
Good race up front right now. Randy Martin doing battle on the bottom part of the racetrack. Dustin Reeves still to the right side. Martin will take over the lead at the end of lap 3. 3 in, 12 laps to go. The feature here tonight for USRA Tuners. Tyrone, is this a division that you guys have up at the Mississippi Thunder Speedway, or something you thought about adding to the program at all?
No, we had Hornets a couple years ago, pulled out on them, and we haven't had them recently, but they're always interesting. Obviously, if you follow the Weber Valley page, they call them bang bangers, but we got some tuners going on here. So No, it's been actually a pretty entertaining race up front there right now. We got Reeves and Martin. Looks like Martin's starting to pull away from Reeves now, but they were double file. They were 3 rows deep for a while.
So Martin again out front, Dustin Reeves. Oh, a little bit of handling issue on that race car, get a little sideways. That's going to put the 5 of Oliver Munson right on the back side as he rolls into turns 1 and 2. Munson now will try the middle part of the racetrack, looking to try to drive around Dustin Reeves in car number 6. Behind him, Robert Tosh right there in that battle as well. 3 cars fighting for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th as they roll off of turn 4.
They're kind of getting spread out a little bit now. It looks like they got a car off the pace in 2, but he's going to make, oh, they did get a yellow on that one.
Yellow is out. And it looks like some safety trucks are headed towards the turn 3 and 4 end. Oh, there's a car pinned up against the wall at the turn 4 into the racetrack. That's kind of a dead spot for you and I here in the booth.
Yeah, we're kind of covered up by the camera guy there. But
See him on the RacingDirt.com screens. There's the 56 of Stahl.
I think that was Katie Stahl. It looks like she was running 10th at the time, so I'm not sure what happened there. If she jumped the cushion or got some help.
You know, and that is a treacherous part of the racetrack here at the Lucas Oil Speedway, especially at both ends. You get that right rear, or for these tuners, the right front hooked up on that flat part of the racetrack, and at that point it just tends to suck you the rest of the way off of the racetrack and really puts a damper on your night.
Yeah, it actually banks off going the other way towards the wall there. You know, it's a perfect exit spot, at least in 1 and 2, but if you're not trying to exit and you're trying to race, it is definitely kind of no man's land on either end of the speedway.
So while we have just a moment here, again, the track promoter up at the Mississippi Thunder Speedway, along with Bob, co-owners Bob Tim, RacingDirt.com guys as well.
Yep.
All involved up there. You guys all co-own and promote that facility. What are some of the things going on at Mississippi that have went on at Mississippi Thunder this year, and then maybe some things you're looking forward to next year that maybe you can talk about?
Yeah, we had a pretty good year, I think, in 2023. Very wet spring. We got rained out quite a few times, but once the summer got rolling, it was very dry, which is good for us and bad for farmers around us, but it was a good deal. And 2024, I'm excited. I know we're going to have USMTS back, which we didn't have in 2023. So
nice. Awesome.
We don't have the date released yet, but it should be coming out soon. And we'll also have World of Outlaws back first week of May. So should be another exciting year.
Looking forward to seeing what all happens at the Mississippi Thunder Speedway as your USRA tuners come back to green. Randy Martin once again leads the field out into turns 1 and 2. He and Oliver Munson got a really good start there. Kind of pulled away from the rest of the field, but Alan Thompson, as well as I believe the 6R of Reeves. No, Reeves is in the 2nd spot. Munson got shuffled back to 3rd there. It was hard to see the difference between the 5 and the 6 on the back straightaway, but those two doing battle with each other off of turn 2.
Yeah, I just noticed the 35 of Brad Stahl got a really good restart there. Restarted 12th, now up to 7th on the inside, making quite a bit of ground.
So field rotates off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway again, 2 by 2 at times. 3 wide nearly down the front straightaway as they all battle for position back into turns 1 and 2. Your leader, Randy Martin, once again pulling away at the front of the field. Oliver Munson, Dustin Reeves, Robert Tosh, and Jason Weber, your top 5.
That's what's kind of fun about these cars is you can get 3-4 wide pretty easily, especially on this racetrack, and not really have to worry about beating fenders with each other.
A lot of space for these cars to shuffle around the Lucas Oil Speedway. Still racing 2 and 3 wide outside of the top 5. A really good battle now shaping up for the 3rd spot. That between Dustin Reeves and Robert Tosh down the front straightaway.
Looks like the 5 of Monson is really starting to reel in your leader here. Martin, he's kind of got that middle rolling a little better than Martin does.
About 2 car lengths the gap between those two down the back straightaway is again the battle for 3rd. A good one as well. Reeves to the outside of, Tosh to the outside of Reeves through turns 3 and 4 off of turn number 4. Looks like Tosh will get that done this time. 11 laps in, just 4 laps to go for your USRA tuners. Martin trying to fend off Oliver Munson. The field marching down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Munson hard to the middle part of the racetrack. Martin rolls around the bottom, a car length lead now with 3 laps to go.
Yeah, Munson seems to be getting a lot better run through 3 and 4 there in the middle, and 1 and 2 just kind of maintaining.
Tyrone mentioned it, maintains the gap down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 once again. We'll see what happens, as this is the better end of the racetrack for car number 5. Martin again tiptoeing around the bottom part of the speedway. Munson this time will pull up beside him. We've got a race for the lead with 2 laps to go. Now the yellow flies.
Oh, that's a tough break, actually, because now Munson might have kind of showed his hand there, passing Martin on the outside. I don't know if it's enough to make Martin look, but Munson definitely rolled up on the outside. Could be some mind games being played, too, when that happens sometimes.
Well, and the other part of it is, I mean, sometimes these for this particular class, it can take a lap or two to kind of build up that momentum. Think NASCAR at Talladega or at Daytona. This is a fairly large racetrack for these 4-cylinder race cars. It can take a lap or two to get that momentum build up. And really that's where Oliver Munson, after he got that momentum build up, was slowly gaining on Randy Martin. Now he's going to have to try to do it all in 2 laps. That might be a tall task. Double file row 3.
I'm not really sure if Tosh was... Yeah, Tosh is in third, but I'm not sure. I mean, I guess who knows, right? If Martin decides to kind of go to the top here in 1 and 2, this thinking 5 is maybe up there. It could be an interesting restart here.
Yeah, nothing out of the question for the USRA tuners here as the field going to tighten up down the back straightaway. Yellow lights are out. Have to see if Randy Martin can hang on to the lead. Oliver Munson, Robert Tosh, both looking to try to steal one late here at the Lucas Oil Speedway off of turn 4. Green lights come on.
Martin got a really good restart there.
Martin out front by 3 car lengths as he pulls the field with him into turns 1 and 2. Tosh going to hang tough to the inside of Oliver Munson. Munson, though, will pull away down the back straightaway. Munson dives hard to the middle part of the racetrack in turns 3 and 4. Martin around the bottom. Off of turn number 4, Martin, 1 lap to go, sees the white flag this time. Munson, again, trying the top part of the racetrack, a car length and a half, now 2. The gap down the back straightaway. It might be too little, too late for Oliver Munson. He's going to give it one last shot. Gets to the left rear of Martin. Martin able to wrangle it in. Off of turn number 4, Randy Martin picks up the win for your USRA tuners here on a Friday night at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Oliver Munson second, Robert Tosh third, Dustin Reeves fourth, and Jason Weber round out your top 5.
That was a good race. That was a nice move by Martin actually to go to the top there, going into 3. Actually kind of blocked off Munson. I'm thinking Munson's going to kind of wish he could have redid that, maybe through a slider